Welcome to Winning the War with Worry, Part 14. Philippians 4:6. Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, let your requests be made known unto God. Now that verse makes sense just like that. But did you notice I left out two words? With thanksgiving. The verse actually says, be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. The words with thanksgiving adds a dimension that melts away worry like winter's ice on a sunny day. They represent the fifth step in overcoming worry, the practice of gratitude or giving thanks. In any given situation, whether trivial or horrendous, there are always observable items we can discover and acknowledge with thanksgiving. If we don't find those items, focus on them, and thank God for them, we cannot overcome anxiety. Gratitude is to worry what antibiotics are to an infection. In her book, It's My Turn, Billy Graham's wife, Ruth, told of an awakening in the early morning about 3 o'clock in another country. She was exhausted, but the name of someone she loved flashed into her mind like an electric shock. She wrote, "So I lay there and prayed for the one who was trying hard to run away from God. When it is dark and the imagination runs wild, there are fears that only a mother can understand. Suddenly the Lord said to me, quit studying the problems and start studying the promises." Now God has never spoken to me audibly, but there is no mistaking when He speaks. So I turned on the light, got out my Bible, and the very first verse that came to me was Philippians 4:6. Be anxious for nothing, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. Ruth read and pondered that verse as though seeing it for the first time. Suddenly, she wrote, I realized the missing ingredient in my prayers had been with thanksgiving. So I put down my Bible and spent time worshiping Him for who He is and what He is. This covers more territory than any one mortal can comprehend. Even contemplating what little we do know dissolves doubts, reinforces faith, and restores joy. I began to thank God for giving me this one I love so dearly in the first place. I even thanked Him for the difficult spots which taught me so much. And you know what happened? It was as if suddenly someone turned on the lights in my mind and heart, and the little fears and worries, which like mice and cockroaches had been nibbling away in the darkness, suddenly scuttled for cover. Imagine you were a river. If thanksgiving were measured like water, would you be a dry gulch, a trickle, brimming at the banks, or overflowing at flood stage? How you and I answer that simple question says something about our mental health and our ability to manage our anxieties. God bless you and have a great day.